Hello. This specific day, we're doing something different. So basically, Apex requires a lot of skill, specifically in these modern times. So you know what? Why not teach at it? Trust me, I wasn't really good at the game when it first came out. Like, it shows right here. So I could teach you, and then I can teach you some steps on how to be decent at the game in terms of looting, shooting, and all that fun stuff. So let's begin. So tip number one is don't land on the edge of the map where no one is. Like, you won't get better at the game if you land off some far ass spot in the map. Like, it's not good for your to get better at the game. Like, if you want to get better at the game, I'd get prepared for enemy fights early and often. I'd advise you to go to Fragment East or West. Either way, both work. Or if you're in Kings Canyon, I'd advise you to land at Gauntlet or Airbase. Containment's another good spot for people. Like, landing off some far ass spot off the map will not help you at all. It will not help, like, at all. I promise you that. It's not worth it. Tip number two is don't lose confidence in gunfights or matches. You gotta go into every match in every single gunfight being confident. Like, look at my teammate. I'm like solo. Like, I have nobody. But yeah, I still continue on with the game. And when you're solo, you have to plan your gunfights carefully. But at the same time, you still want to get kills. So I advise you poke in and poke out of gunfights. Don't stay in too long, but just still successfully stay in. Like, okay, hold on, let me think about this one. Stay in gunfights, but don't stay in too long, because you will get shot at often if they figure out you're alone, and you will die. Yeah. So yeah, that's tip two. Okay, tip three is gonna sound harsh, mainly because it does. But tip three is you will die sometimes, and that's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself when you die in a match. Even when it's part of the game. Don't even worry about your KD, don't worry about your win percentage. It's things not even to stress about. Like, they don't matter. The overall point of this video is to get better at the game. And to get better at the game, you just can't stress about those things. It's time consuming, it takes practice. Don't even worry about it. You are good at the game. You're amazing. Tip number four is movement. Do you have any idea how much people I've ran into that just stand still while they're shooting, or just slowly move in a straight line while shooting, or barely strafe at all? That's not gonna help at all. It will not help you. Movement and strafing is important in this game, in a game like this. So movement is important and movement is needed. Look what I'm doing to these guys. They can't even hit me. I'm moving left and right. They can't even hit me. Of course, you need to shoot at them while they're doing it, because I'm just fucking with these people. But you know the point. You have to move and moving just left and right is not gonna help you either. You just gotta be unpredictable as you're moving. Move left, right, right, left, left, right, left. It says some bullshit like that. To continue on. Okay, let's move on. Tip number five is weapon loadout. Weapons are just as important as movement, if not more important, because you kill them with the weapons. So I'd suggest since we're currently in a stage of the game where shots are forgiving, high damage, lots of bullets, I'd suggest you get a gun like a Prowler or a Volt or something like that. It doesn't even have to be an energy weapon. The R301 is one of the best guns in the game, and it's absolutely amazing. The flatline is good too. Heavy weapons and energy weapons are good to go. Mastiff it's good too, but you have to be right in, like, in front of him. Like, you gotta kiss him with the barrel, or it'll be terrible and do, like, 13 every shot. The wingman's also a good gun too, but it has such a big skill gap, so, like, sometimes you'll be off with it, sometimes you'll be popping with it. The triple take is also one of the best guns in the game. The fire rate's insane for a sniper and has shotgun-like ability. I really suggest you use the triple take. It's a sniper with shotgun capabilities. And you know, grab an heirloom weapon anytime you see one at all. Like R99, Peacekeeper, Kraber, all those things are amazing. My preferred loadout is like a Prowler Volt, like Prowler Mastiff, or R301 Mastiff, R301 Prowler. All those are good. Also, I suggest you use any gun with the hammer points. So, Mozambique hammer points, B2020 hammer points, use any of those. Those guns are, like, amazing. Like, you just one tap people to Mozambique, and then and then the P2020 has a bunch of bullets. So you should be able to hit, like, at least knock somebody without shield. Both guns are amazing. I suggest you pick up either one. Don't pick up both at the same time, because that'll be catastrophic. And the final tip is, get somebody to play with. Like, you can't solo queue in this game anymore because how skill-based matchmaking is. I don't want to get into, like, anything, but, like, it's not great. So I suggest you go on a looking for group thing. For Xbox, we have, like, a whole looking for group system that you can find people to play with. And either way, if you don't have that, there's websites all over the internet for looking for group stuff. Like, it's everywhere, so you should be able to find someone to play with.